my name is Chris, and this is an instructional video that will demonstrate how to create and manage user accounts in the operating system Windows 7. So to begin, we're going to come down here, click on the Start button, and open up the Control panel. Once the Control panel is open, we're going to come up here to User Accounts and Family Safety and click on that. And you'll see right here across the top, User Accounts. From here we can change an account picture, add or remove user accounts, or change your Windows passwords. Now, for now we're just going to click on user accounts, and that's going to open up our account. You notice we're logged into Chris. Now from here I can create a password. So we'll just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we'll have to retype it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's going to ask for a hint for the password. Only do a hint if you need one to remember your password. The less information you give about what your password could possibly be, the less likely somebody's going to be able to figure out your password and get onto your account. So because we have such a simple password, we don't need help figuring it out. We're just going to leave this blank and hit create password. Now you notice right here it now says password protected. Now we can remove the password or change the password, but we're going to leave it there. What we're going to do is we're going to click here on change your picture. And they have quite a few different options to choose from. Or we can browse, use our own pictures, custom pictures, whatever you want. So we'll just go ahead and click that, and there you go. Now we can also change our account name by clicking here. Now what we would do is we type in the new account name right here and then hit change name, and it would automatically change it for us. I'm just going to leave it at Chris for now though. So go ahead and we'll hit cancel. And then we're going to come over here and we click on the change your account type. You notice right now we're an administrator. If we had another administrator on this computer, then I would be able to select standard users and make this account limited. It would lose access to everything. There's certain programs it wouldn't be able to install. It would severely limit what the account is capable of. It is usually recommended you don't have more than one administrator for a personal PC. And when you're just using your computer for day-to-day stuff, try not to log in to an administrator because it has full access to everything, and if you start messing around with system files, you can really mess up your installation and have to format and reinstall. So for now we're just going to hit cancel because we can't change it. Then we're going to click here where it says manage another account. Now this takes us over here to the account manager, where we're going to click create a new account. We're going to name this one test 1, and we're going to make it a standard user. And then click create. And there it is. Now we can click on here, go in and edit it just in the same fashion that we edited the admin account. So we're just going to go back to manage another account. Now we can also set up parental controls. And what this will do is we'll say test 1. Alright, from here we're going to hit on to turn on parental controls, and then we can determine which controls we want to put into place, such as time limits, where you can limit the amount of time this user can be logged in. So what we'll do is all day Sunday they can't get on the computer. And we'll say Monday from midnight to 4 in the afternoon. Actually, we'll do that for every weekday. And then from 8 p.m. to midnight on every weekday, this user account cannot be used. So if you're a parent and you're setting up user accounts, you can create one for your children and give them an account that they specifically have to log into. Make sure your other ones are passworded so that they can't access them. Come in here and set up these restrictions, and that account will not be able to log in during these blocked time periods. This lets you restrict what times that they're on. So we're going to hit OK. Additionally, game ratings. You can make it to where whether they can play games or not, and you can set ratings specifically. Now, once in here, you'll see the list of ratings, which are applied to all games in the US by the Entertainment Software Rating Board, and you can determine who can play what games through this. We'll say to block any games without a rating, so if the game didn't go through the ESRB and get a rating, it's banned. And then all you have to do is check what is okay, up to a certain. So if you go early childhood, then everyone and up cannot be accessed. If you click on everyone 10 plus, then any games with these three ratings will be playable, but these three will not. If you go up to adult only, then everything will be accessible. Now, additionally, you can block games based on content. So you can say, doesn't matter what rating they have, you can play it, and then say if it's rated to have blood, it can't be played. If it has alcohol and tobacco reference, they can't play it. If it's got cartoon violence, they can't play it. And there's a whole list of these that you can choose from. Sexual content, partial nudity, full nudity, strong sexual content, use of drugs. So now when we hit OK, any game that has any of that in it cannot be loaded up on this account. Additionally, you can block specific games that are installed on the machine. So now we're going to hit OK, hit OK, and we're going to hit OK. And this one is now being protected by parental controls. So we're going to go back to user accounts. From here, we're going to go to change user account control settings. Now, what this does is installing programs for Chris admin. We're going to set it up to never notify. What this will do is anytime I install software that can make changes to the computer, it doesn't matter. If I change Windows settings, it doesn't matter. It's not going to warn me. It's not going to try to stop me. I can do whatever I want with it. And I'm going to hit OK. You'll notice these little shields here. That means that this is protected options. You have to have admin privileges in order to access it. See, it's asking if I want to allow this to make changes to the computer, which is the user account control settings, so I'm going to hit yes. And there we go. Now I'm going to go to manage another account. Now, you have to restart your computer before these settings take place. And we're going to go into test 1. And see, that option is not there because it doesn't have administrative rights, so I can't detail what level of administrative rights he has. So this has been an instructional video on how to create and manage user accounts with Windows 7. I hope you enjoyed watching and the information provided has been useful.